Golden Globes begin in Hollywood. Golden Globes. Gravity's single quote: Aaron wins Best Director. If the Oscar race comes down to Gravity and 12 Years a Slave, Gravity has one edge. It has won the Golden Globe for Best Director. Alfonso Cuarón took home the award at the Hollywood Foreign Press Association's annual shindig, which is often looked at as an Academy Awards predictor. This is for the hundreds of people who made this film possible. And because of my thick accent, they end up doing what they thought I said, not what I said, the Mexican director said. Leonardo DiCaprio won Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy Film for his performance in The Wolf of Wall Street. The 71st Annual Globes had its share of shockers, perhaps none bigger than the two awards won by the freshman comedy Brooklyn Nine-Nine, for Best TV Series Comedy or Musical. Star Andy Samberg also won a Globe for his acting in the show. "Oh no. I didn't prepare anything," he said in genuine surprise. He proceeded to thank everyone, including, with a smirk, everyone on my team. Amy Adams won Best Actress in a Comedy or Musical for her performance in American Hustle. Visibly emotional, she noted that, "I can't cry when directors want me to cry, and then when I don't want to cry." She concluded her remarks by thanking her 3-year-old daughter, Aviana, for teaching her about joy and letting go of fear. Given the impact the Globes have upon the Academy Awards, Adams now becomes the frontrunner for the Oscar for Best Actress. She had an excellent 2013, having also given a critically praised turn in the Spike Jonze film, Her. The annual presentation of trophies by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association had plenty of talked-about moments. Diane Keaton finished her presentation of the Cecil B. DeMille Award to Woody Allen by singing a children's song in a childlike voice. A teleprompter malfunction led to presenters Jonah Hill and Margot Robbie reading their lines off a piece of paper. Jacqueline Bisset, who won Best Supporting Actress in a TV series, miniseries or TV movie for her performance in Stars's Dancing on the Edge, seemed breathless as she accepted the honor, staring at the camera for long seconds. At one point, she tried to put a hold on her emotions by giving herself a pep talk. At another point, she apparently uttered an obscenity. Backstage, Bisset expanded on her remark that forgiving people is the best beauty treatment. "I think if you get bitter you're really in trouble and it doesn't progress anything," she said. Jennifer Lawrence, American Hustle, won the first award of the evening, for Best Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture. "I'm sorry I'm shaking so much. Don't ever do this again," she said. She was just as loose backstage. Asked how she would celebrate, she responded, "I need to catch up on my drinking." Breaking Bad continued its triumphant final lap by winning Best TV Drama. "The best thing about this is it gives us one more chance to thank the fans of the show," said creator Vince Gilligan. Star Bryan Cranston, who played the show's meth mogul protagonist, won Best Actor in the TV Drama. Backstage, he said he would be celebrating by wife swapping. Even Nelson Mandela got a shout-out when U2 won for Best Original Song in a Motion Picture for Ordinary Love. The song they wrote for Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom. "The song was 35 years in the works," said guitarist The Edge, noting the group's longtime support for the South African leader. Hosts Tina Fey and Amy Poehler started the show by picking up where they left off last year. The pair immediately launched into jokes about the snubbed Lee Daniels the Butler, Matt Damon and Gravity, which was about how George Clooney would rather float into space and die rather than spend another minute with a woman close to his own age. They were particularly sharp about the often marginalized view of women in Hollywood. Matthew McConaughey losing 45 pounds for Dallas Buyers Club, or what actresses call being in the movie. Meryl Streep's nomination meaning there are still great roles for Meryl Streep's over 60. Tina Fey and Amy Poehler through the years. Streep was already in the record books. She was nominated for Best Actress in a Comedy or Musical for her performance in August. Osage County, her 28th nomination. She's won 8 times, also a record. Poehler had a better night than Streep. She won her first Globe for Best Actress in a Comedy or Musical TV series, and was hilariously nervous as she accepted. "I never win these things," she exclaimed. Spike Jonze won for Best Motion Picture Screenplay. Behind the Candelabra won 2 Globes. For star Michael Douglas in his Best Miniseries or TV Movie. Matt Damon, who'd been the subject of gags all night, was singled out by Douglas for his courage in taking the role as Liberace lover Scott Thorson. Before the show, celebrities made their way down the red carpet at the Beverly Hilton in their finest finery, dodging some stains left by a sprinkler malfunction. Among the fashion highlights, a revealing Amy Adams, a low-cut gown reminiscent of her outfits in American Hustle, and Lupita Nyong'o of 12 Years a Slave. Asked whether she felt pressure about choosing a dress, Nyong'o shook her head. "I only wear things that speak to me," she said. The show has yet to give out its trophy for Best Actress in a Drama, who likely will be Adams' chief competition.